so I thought I'd just try and make things a little more obvious. So, it is I who Rabbi Yitzhak Kaduri wrote about in the note, and it has also been mentioned by another leading Orthodox rabbi that the return is imminent, the appearance, and basically I'm an artist and a scientist, and I don the chief crown of hell given to me by Beelzebul during Neptunian transit. I also don the high priest ephod. It was given to me by the heavens when I was in the military in the form of two cloths formed of the sky. And I'm just basically working on projects that are created to help remove the barriers of the mind of our race in regards to religion, science, art, you name it. And, well, I hate to say it, but elite science is for the elect, and there are few. But I'm basically laying out this lodge, Grey Lodge, and the the temple I was talking about, the Tabernacle, temporary Ezekiel's Tabernacle. It's a temporary setup in the layout of Ezekiel's temple, where you have the four quarters, the arm, the other arm, the leg, and the leg. And if you notice, arm, leg, arm, head. The head being Solomon's temple, this spells Allah. And El, like I said, elect, is very similar, if you might notice, another Hebrew name for God. And anciently, the Muslim style of praying, the Jews also very similar style. So anyway, in this tabernacle, we have 4 layers, one for each of the trees of life. That is 4 per Sephirot, and starting off with the bases of the Senate of the Atlantean democracy of Pythagorean order of death, as laid out by the current Pope, Jonathan Barlow-Guy. And upon that is another layer, a layer of organizations, educational organizations that I shared some of them there when I did the little internet tour. Upon those is laid another group, and upon them yet another. The second layer is some organizations that are from Grey Lodge, which are just my friends, and basically there's the outer courtyard of the temple. For example, you have certain people there that will be there to educate you through your journey in the temple before you can finally make it to the head, which is another being, as I hinted at before, Solomon's temple being its own form of a human, as the mind of the Ezekiel's temple. So the idea is that by the time you get to the end of that, you have been initiated and you've ascended the spiral slightly, or at least given full knowledge of how you might be able to do so. And so really, folks, just study Lucis Trust, study 360 degrees of Islam, study everything you can, really. Do your homework, because the time is nigh, and I'm offering this option. It'll be here first in Hamilton, along with the Elohim Embassy, the Raelian Elohim Embassy. You should research that. And it's going to be nice. It's like we're in a very big transition, and I'm just trying to lay out a few things, a couple films and a couple books, a couple conceptual symbolic clothing lines, and these are just precursors to bring the healing before we can move on. Just like Christ was saying you have to learn all these basic things, or I wish I could tell you all more, but you have to, that's why we were left with just like the mysterious scriptures. All of our scriptures, no matter what faith you are quite mysterious, very veiled in symbolism, right? And I'll give you a hint. These things often relate to, how it says the kingdom of heaven was within. It is all relating to your own makeup, and which is very complex, equally complex as any holy scripture, like, at least, obviously, right? But I'll leave it at that. We got films coming. Keep your eyes out for Jealous Crew, Swiss Melchiz Jealous Crew, Jealous God, Christ Bala, Homo Abkaio, bunch of things. And Death Shall Have No Voice, AO, streethearts.ca, Lucis Trust. Check it out. Get wise. Bless you all. Signing off.